Yeah, it works.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. Well, Grant, what should we expect in a veteran-heavy matchup like this?
You know, B.A., it typically means we'll get a clean game. These guys have been around for a while and know how to take care of the basketball.
And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Now here's Murray. Over Maxey. It's tipped. Oubre against Gordon. Kicks it to George. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon on the wing. George defending. And here's Porter outside. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Off target at the rim. And so Porter will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray passes to Gordon. Here's Brown. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Brown's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Maxey. Outside Oubre. George outside. Tipped.
Good defensive instincts there displayed by Gordon. Reading the shooter all the way. And timing the rejection perfect.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity. I know Jokic would perhaps rather find penetration, but he can hit these mid-range looks as well.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And no good. The dry spell continues. Porter, the pass to Jokic. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Oubre. Now here's Maxey to the middle. Here's Embiid. And good. Off the lead pass that time.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
Here's Brown. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Oubre. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
76ers, TNT.
A clear look for Embiid. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Embiid's got 6.
How about the soft touch from Embiid? Nice looking jump shot there.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. Now Porter. George defending. Here's Brown. He's got 6. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
Here's George. Denver getting their last shot to go.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul.
Maxey against Murray. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Denver gets it back. Here's Jokic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid.
That's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
The offensive rebound. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Out to Oubre. 5 on the clock. And then Embiid with the dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
So it's Denver now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And again, it's Denver missing.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
That gives them the lead. 12 points for him.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Murray from outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Oubre. That three's off the mark. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. They trail by 1. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Outside for Porter. Right wing. Outside Murray. Throws it up high. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, Jokic always in sync with his teammates, which is part of why he's able to put together these highlight reel sequences.
Now here's Oubre. Fires the three. Gordon pulls it in. On the wing, Porter. And George with some nice D. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Embiid passes to Grimes. Back to Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Embiid drops them both. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Pass to McCain. Tipped away. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Westbrook. And again, it's Denver missing. The Sixers leading. Here's McCain, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Here's Westbrook. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pulls it. Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Here's Butler. Pass to McCain. Fires, high post. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
1:24 left in the opening quarter. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
The Nuggets trail. Now Westbrook. He's scoreless. To the wing on the left. Pass to Brown. Westbrook against Butler. Inside. Here's Embiid. The second effort. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
That stroke is all about focus for Westbrook. When he's dialed in and he's got his balance, mark it up.
Butler against Westbrook. Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 18. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here's Westbrook. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, of course, at the defensive end.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Here's Drummond. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Denver. We've got Maxey. Andre Drummond is out there with George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The 76ers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Over to the wing. It's stolen by Drummond. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Bona. Strother grabs a miss. Left side Maxey. Pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And the jam by Drummond.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Nuggets trail by 5. Westbrook right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wing.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
That free throw, no good. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of them.
Pass to Jordan. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Now Drummond over Jordan. John Char with a rebound.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's McCain. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
You got to love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing, unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, Drummond with a block.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets from deep three-point range. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time. But I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Nuggets trail by 6. Westbrook with it. 6 points for him. Murray up top. Right side Watson. Launches a three. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Bona. Pass to Grimes. Oubre on the wing. Launches it. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Hey, I'd like to also shout out the way they've defended. Already they've recorded some really good shot blocks.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Pass to Porter. The free ball. The rebound by Maxey. Maxey's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, George. They get the rebound to the left side wing. Here's Grimes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Watson, and Brown subbed in for Westbrook. Oubre against Gordon. Pass to Porter. Jordan with it. Second chance shot. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Pass to McCain. Maxey surveys. And here's Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Now Murray. Jacks up a 3. Got a piece of it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Oubre. Back to Drummond. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Nuggets ball.
Nuggets trail by 6. Outside Murray. Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Shoots. It's hauled in by Oubre. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Porter. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's McCain. He's got 6. Here's Grimes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, then you're going to get trips to the line.
And he can't get the first one. He does not get the second one. Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Jordan. Out to Gordon. Here's Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Gordon. And they recover it. Here's Brown. He's got 11. And here's Gordon. He's covered by Oubre. Another shot. And the layup by Gordon.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Oubre with it. Drives to the ball. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
That doesn't go either for Gordon.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Brown passes to Murray. Out to Gordon. Pass to Brown. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Out to Oubre. There's the 3. They get it back.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Jordan misses, and the 76ers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Oubre passes to Maxey. 41 seconds left in the first half.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Nuggets trail by 8. On the wing, Murray. Maxey covering. And there's Jordan on the assist by Murray. Jordan's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Oh, rejected by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Gordon can't hit. Here's McCain. Here's Grimes. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, you hold the lead now, but how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
A lot of times defense leads to offense. Thanks, Joel.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 block. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting this over 30%. In the backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence, because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. On the court for Denver, we've got Zeke Naji, Russell Westbrook out there with Peyton Watson, and it's Cancar in at the power forward position. Westbrook against Maxey. Westbrook gets the bucket.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Pass to George. Outside Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Outside Oubre. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Cancar. Still no points. Westbrook with the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Embiid misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the inside, Naji. Pass to Strother. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. It's rebounded by Naji. Nuggets trail by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, deflected. Cancar passes to Naji. Here's Cancar. He's covered by Oubre. The Nuggets need to get one up. The shot by Naji, no good. The Sixers lead by 4. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Butler's checked in for the Sixers.
Jared Butler.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Down low. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Naji. Nuggets trail by 4. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. For the Nuggets, Jokic is checked in for Naji. Saric comes in for Cancar. And Murray subbed in for Strother. Here's George. No points so far. Here's the three. Philadelphia, the rebound. Fires for three. Grimes' shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
So both teams changing it up here. Nuggets trail by 4. Poke loose. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's McCain. Rips down the breakaway slam.
A good display of Lowry's court vision there. Nice feed to the open man.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pickett passes to Naji. Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Lowry. Pass to Watson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pickett. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Sixers ball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Lowry surveys the D. Rebounded by Pickett. Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Strother. Here's Cancar. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pickett. Sends it home from three-point land. Pickett's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Lowry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal
You can
foul.
just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there. That energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Nuggets trail by 4. With the drive. Pickett can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Bona. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Denver has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Lowry. Cancar passes to Pickett. And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
it actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Yabusele. And that one's long. Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Pickett. Pass to Chanchar. Here's Pickett. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Pickett out to the right wing. Here's Strother. Off target from outside. George outside. Out to Lowry for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Najee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Strother. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Najee in the post. George defending. The shot by Najee no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Yabusele. George outside. Here's Yabusele. The fader. There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Still Sixers ball.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for George, and Butler is subbed in for Lowry. The Nuggets making a switch here. And here are the Sixers now. 4-point game.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Beyond the arc. Yabusele. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Brown passes to Westbrook. Here's Brown. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Jr.
And the Nuggets lead by 2. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
They need this. Butler can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Takes the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to Bona. Outside for Butler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with a swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Gordon comes in for Watson. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Yabusele. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now a timeout called by Denver.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So both teams making some changes here.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
1:51 left in the third quarter. For 3, Westbrook. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Westbrook right side. Three-pointer off the mark.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Nuggets shooting 35% so far in this one. Pass to Strother. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. And book it, Cancar. 51 seconds left in the third quarter here. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
He's checked in for Butler.
Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
On defense, the Nuggets. The lead is 2.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. The 3. The rebound by Embiid.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Back to Maxey. Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Cancar. Westbrook taking his time here. Hits the trifecta. And now a 5-point Denver lead. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Maxey. Uses the glass on the layup.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 11. From deep. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
At least the over the back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's Denver up by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. George against Porter. It's stolen by Saric. Murray passes to Brown. Back to Murray. Inside. Brown's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 5. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Grimes. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Grimes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 2-point game. Rebound by Philadelphia. Grimes, the pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Maxey passes to Embiid to take the lead. Brown grabs the board. For Denver, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. The shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
2. Quentin Grimes.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Nuggets shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Murray passes to Gordon. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Jokic.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
To the inside. Here's Embiid. The shot comes out. Good D by Jokic. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Grimes, the pass to Embiid. They grab their own miss.
76ers foul. Quentin Grimes.
The 76ers making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers, Jared Butler.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Here's Porter. And he gets that one. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
All right, time for an injury report.
I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. It appears to be just a leg cramp. Pretty good outcome given the circumstances. But undeterred, already back in action and pushing through it. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Embiid against Jokic. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep. Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And Denver will go for a different look here. Šarić checks in for Jokic. Cancar comes in for Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Struthers subbed in for Brown. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's time for an injury report. And now Allie LaForce with an update on Kelly Oubre. What's news, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the 76ers let me know the status. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Murray, no good.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond. 2 shots.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good. Here's Murray. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray. On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
And it's Bona missing. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-4 run.
76ers foul. Edwards. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
George against Murray. Three-pointer. Clock at 6.
Well, the quickness of Paul George on defense is something that very few players possess. I think he does a fantastic job rushing guys because of his presence.
Here's Murray. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Denver. Here we go. It's time to show your team why you came here. Let them hear it, fans.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Westbrook, he's checked in for Denver. Releases. The Nuggets with another miss. 76ers trail by 8. Here's Gordon. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy has always been in attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
Westbrook against Maxey. Here's Strawther. The three. Gordon pulls it in. Here's McCain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now just a 4-point Nugget lead. Maxey against Westbrook. To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Just 3 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Sixers ball.
Maxey against Westbrook. Maxey attacking. And he jams it home with authority.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
And he's going for the lob. Sharic's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. So it's Denver now. Right side Murray. Pass to Jokic. Look at Jokic working inside.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Maxey. Drummond inside. Gordon's on him. To the wing, right side. Now here's Embiid, covered by Jokic. 5 to shoot. McCain. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Jokic. And that's a double-double for him now.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And it's blocked by Embiid. On the break. Gordon on the wing. And they'll get another chance. Drummond against Gordon. And Drummond with the jam.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needed a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Now here's Murray. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. Gordon finds Jokic. Who poked away. Embiid with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Drummond. Good D by Jokic. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. The lead is 2. The offensive rebound. Oh, he nailed nails it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Left side Murray. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Philadelphia foul. Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
And Edwards slams it in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Counted from distance.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What spurred you to become more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, they're relying on your voice, so keep it up.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.